Change to me is progress. We live in a society of constant change, a society of inequality, and a society that needs change. And for me, to see change is progress. Change is important because, as I said earlier, we're living in a changing society. Technology is taking over, and if we don't change and don't adapt, we're going to become irrelevant. It is absolutely crucial for us to have that change so that we can still be relevant in days forward. The fear of the unknown is something that is with all of us. And when one gets through that fear and sees the advantages, they'll be fine. In our society, we tend to be very selfish. Greed often overtakes our thinking, and greed and selfish behavior is totally unsustainable. We can't have a situation where you have and others have nothing. It really is not sustainable. And I firmly believe that we should all be looking towards sharing a little bit more, understanding other sides of the coin a little bit more, and material matters and material issues that we so dearly like to have, like cars, etc. We need to consider those as well, because really and truly you can be driving around in a Porsche and 90% of the people around you can't even afford a bicycle. It's unsustainable. So I've had some interesting challenges in my lifetime. Being through the land expropriation situation in Zimbabwe has obviously taught us a lot of lessons about where we are, where we were, why was our farms expropriated. Those lessons that it has taught us are very applicable here in South Africa today, in terms of being able to learn from history and to make sure that the same mistakes are not made. You know, to lose your home and your ways of earning an income all in one hit, it's quite substantial. That, you know, you could be very bitter when you have a situation like that happening to you. You can be very bitter and thinking, you know, what sort of revenge can you take out, etc. But you can't. You've got to move forward. You've got to go with a positive mindset and look for another opportunity. And fortunately enough, we were able to do so. Our values have changed. You have a realization of what's important, but you also have a realization that it's not only about you. No, you really learn what's important. But you also learn respect, more respect. You learn about other people's cultures. You learn about the sensitivities that exist in terms of different cultures. And all that is a learning experience which makes you richer as you grow and grow up a bit. My recipe for success, first and foremost, is mindset, positive mindset. But it also includes hard work, honesty, openness, transparency, and the real ability to see the other point of view. One needs to focus on the end goal, and don't try and get there in one step. Understand the steps that are required to get to the end goal and take them one at a time. And don't be afraid to ask for advice or help along the way.